guys, it's Rose with Rose Likes Crochet. How is everybody doing? It is Wednesday, November 8th, 2023, and I am coming on here with, I think, the first yarn yakking video of November. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Rose. I like to crochet. I really love to crochet. I should have made that my name, but oh well. I like yarn a lot. You'll see that in this video and all my other yarn yakking videos. And I make stitch markers. So if you can go check out my Etsy shop, it is linked down below in the description box, as is anything else I talk about. If you could favorite the shop and favorite a few items, it really does help me out a whole lot, and I do appreciate it. Speaking of the Etsy shop, all of the 12 days of Christmas calendars sold out within 2 days. So thank you so much to everyone who purchased one. I know someone already got theirs and posted in our Facebook group, which is linked down below. And I asked her if she would maybe post pictures every day of the stitch markers that she gets. And she said I think her granddaughter already opened up the envelope and helped herself to the stitch marker. So I guess we're not going to get it from her. But if you did get a 12 days of Christmas stitch marker calendar and you're in the Facebook group and you would like to, please post a picture of your stitch marker every day from whenever you start to open it. That would be really cool for everyone to see that. All right, anyway, so I live here in the Chicago area. I have one daughter. Her nickname is Carrots, like the vegetable. And I have one rescue dog. His name is Camo. And speaking of social media, the Facebook group and all the other stuff is linked down below in the description box. If you can come over and join the Facebook group. There's 3 questions to join, but I promise you they're easy. I am also on Instagram if you want to follow me there at Roselikescrochet. And if you want to tag me in your giveaways, that is perfectly fine. However, if you do have something like, please sign up for whatever, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to delete and block you. So don't send messages like that, please. I've gotten quite a few of them and I just delete and block. I don't even look at who sends it. But feel free to tag me in giveaways if you would like. I also am on TikTok, but I haven't done a video on there for a while. And of course, the Etsy shop, I do sell more than just stitch markers. I sell baby blankets and hat and scarf sets or cowl sets. And I have a spring shop that has merchandise for Rose Likes Crochet. So go check it out. It's all down there. So yarn yakking videos are usually me talking about yarn. And I did have 2 craft fairs that were this past Saturday and Sunday. So I'm going to tell you about that. And of course, I have made some acquisitions. It's been sitting there for a while. And I think that's it. I do have a video that I made on Friday before the craft fair with a bunch of stuff that I packed up in my car. So I'll insert that video later, but I think that's about it. I'm going to get started. I'm going to tell you about the craft fairs that I had. So on Saturday, I had a craft fair at a high school that I had never done before. And it was super, super busy. I was in like I don't know, these high schools are so big. They have like 3 gyms and I was in like the very last gym. So I'm surprised it was that busy. But they made them go like to enter raffles. You had to go to each room or whatever and get like a punch or something. So they did make you go through the rooms if you even cared to enter the raffle. So anyway, I'm going to tell you what I sold. Unbelievable. The second craft fair that I did the one that I did on Sunday is a craft fair I did before, and it is packed, like thousands of people walk through there. And I thought I would be busier, but I was actually busier at the one on Saturday. Okay. So the one on Saturday, I wrote down, I actually take notes on my phone when I sell things, just so I can keep track of inventory. For some reason, my Square won't sync up with my Etsy shop, so I have to physically go in there. Like if I sell a Lovey at the craft fair, I have to go back to my Etsy shop and deactivate the listing. So I write it all down on my phone and then I come home and write it down so it's easier for me to decipher it for you. Okay, here's what I sold on Saturday. I sold 5 chapstick holders. I sold 9 monsters. I sell sets, hat and a cowl. I sold 2 of those. Which those are all listed in my Etsy shop if you want to take a look. I sold 6 leggy frogs. I sold 1 ice cream pint cozy. I sold 1 black beanie that was made out of reflective yarn. I sold 7 octos, 3 bees, 1 Santa hat, I sold like this cowl. I call them dickies. I know that that's like really old fashioned, but that's how I think about it. It looks like a dickie. It was made out of latte cakes. I sold one of those. I sold 2 velvet scrunchies and 1 regular scrunchie. And everything else I sold was Loveys. I think I sold like, I don't know. Here, let me count. 2, 4, 6, like 20 Loveys. Okay, so the Loveys that I sold, the very first one was the only Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Lovey that I had. It was Leonardo, and some little tiny girl just made a beeline for him, and the mom obviously had to buy Leonardo. She said it was her favorite. So I sold that one. I sold the blanket off of one of my Loveys because the mom said she already had, it was a poodle, and she said she already had the poodle and just wanted the blanket. So I just sold the blanket. I made the Grinch, which you'll see in an upcoming video here in this. I'm going to insert the video of all the Loveys I made. I sold both of my Grinches, a Captain America, Percy the Owl, Ophelia the Halloween cat. I sold a Yoda, Elmo, a pink dinosaur, a groovy unicorn, Holidays, which is a dog, a Christmas dog, Dangler the sloth, Flurry, which I think it's a Christmas Lovey also. Morticia, which is a Halloween Lovey, it's a cat, and Cookie Monster. So that was a really, really good show for me. That was Saturday. So Sunday, here's what I sold on Sunday. I sold 5 Octos, and that is a pattern that I modified from Lorellet's Dabbling Hook. It's always linked down below in the description box, and I make it out of blanket yarn, so it's like that big. So I sold 5 of those. I sold 4 frogs. I sold a beige ear warmer. I sold a teal blue ear warmer. I sold 2 chunky hats, a puff stitch beanie, a kitchen scrubby, 1 monster, 1 velvet scrunchie. I sold a hat and a cowl set and 1 chapstick holder. And then believe this, I only sold 3 Loveys. I sold Demir, which was a squishmallow. I got him from Target, Hops the bunny, and a purple fox. So, and the one on Sunday was way more well known than the one that I did on Saturday, and I didn't do very well. So anyway, needless to say, I have 2 craft fairs coming up in 2 weeks, and I need to replenish quite a few things. So that's what I'll be doing for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so that's it for craft fairs. And after Sunday, setup and takedown seemed like nothing because it was like I was having deja vu. So that's it for craft fair updates. Now we're just going to go straight into purchases, I believe. I went to Joann, and I think in the video clip that I'm going to insert later, I tell you that I bought some stuff at Joann. So I'm just going to show you what I got. That way you're not in the dark. So this was on Friday, maybe? Yes, Friday. Okay, so I know I had to return those little rings that I bought online that were too small for the towel rings that I want to make. So I went and returned that. And I had some coupons, but some stuff was on sale. So I got one of these Big Twist Values, and the color is called Slime. And yes, it is just like that. And the reason I got it is because I wanted to have more of this color to make Grinches if I was able to find more Grinches. And I did find more Grinches, so I will be making 2 more Grinches. These were on sale for $2.99. And then Karen Simply Soft was all, oh, I'm sorry, I got this one too. This big twist is called Unicorn Magic. And I think a lot of people have talked about Big Twist, so I'm not going to go over specs. But I got 2 of those, and they were $2.99 each. Then I got a Karen Simply Soft. I don't know what possessed me to get this color, but look at that. I think I know because it's so pretty. This is called Royal Blue, and it was on sale for $3.99. And I think I had a 50% off one item coupon, but I just couldn't find anything that was regular price that I really wanted for half off. So that's kind of crazy, right? Usually I get like some kind of jewelry or a hook or something, but I didn't want anything. Anyway, Karen Simply Soft. I'm not going to read the specs on that either. And then the last item I got, because I talked about it, I made an emotional support pickle. And he's actually right here. I forgot to take him to the craft fair. And this looks like it's the same color yarn, but it's not. But anyway, I'm looking for green yarn now because I used all my green yarn to make leggy frogs. This was the only one they had that was even remotely a decent color, and it's called Misty Jungle Green. And I'm going to talk more about blanket yarn in a second, so I'll go over the specs later. Anyway, this is Bernat Baby Blanket, and that's what I bought at Joann. And that wasn't too bad. It was like 20 bucks for all that yarn, so not bad, right? Okay, so there are 2 yarn purchases that I want to show you, but I'm actually going to show you after I insert the video because I was just talking about all this yarn that I bought, and yeah, so I'm going to insert a video here. This is the video I made on Friday of showing you all my Loveys, and I think there's a couple other things in there too. There's the Pickle, and I think there's like 2 other things, but I don't remember. So anyway, I'll insert the video clip. And the reason I did that is because I had to pack up my car and I wouldn't be able to show you like today or anything, because I'm not going to go and dig through all that stuff and find the new things that I made. Anyway, here's the video clip. Hey guys, it is Rose from the past. I am filming this portion of the video on Friday, November 3rd, 2023, because I have 2 craft fairs coming up this weekend. So one on Saturday and on Sunday. And I think there's already a wings video going up today. So I'm not gonna push this up today. I'll just add it to my next yarn yakking video. Anyway, the things that I'm going to show you are going to be packed up and getting put in my car for the craft fair, and I'm probably not going to be able to get them out to show you later. So I figured I'd just make a quick video, insert it somewhere down the line and show you what I made. So most of it is Loveys, and I don't know why, but I was on a huge Lovey kick. I actually found a bag in a box of yarn of like 5 or 6 Loveys that I made. I don't even know how long ago. They were just finished and I found them. So I have a lot of Loveys to show you, but I need to get them packed up and in my car. Before I show you the Loveys, I will show you that I did make some hair scrunchies. So these are I only make 2 at a time because I have like a display stand, and it really only holds 2 of these velvet scrunchies at the same time. So I made 2 of this color. This is a Bernat velvet, crushed velvet that I just got recently. It's super pretty. And then I actually had one of these made already. This is from, these are the pink ones. This yarn is the Juicy Couture velvet yarn from Joann Fabrics, and I had 2 made already, and my daughter took one, so I figured I better make another one so I can have 2 for my rack. So I made 2 pink ones and 2 of these. The other thing that I did is I made another Santa hat. So I think I only have 2 Santa hats, and I know it's only November, but I figured I'd get at least one more done. And the pattern that I normally use is from Red Heart. You can find it on, like if you just type in Google, and I'll link it down below. Type in Google Red Heart Santa hat. It will come up. It'll take you to the Yarnspirations website. The problem, it's not a problem, it's a great pattern, but my issue is that when you make the hat from that pattern, you start with the brim and you go, you know, you do the brim. It's a pain in the butt is what I'm trying to say, is you do the brim in single crochet back loop only. You'll see what I'm talking about if you go and look at the pattern. And for me, that mentally just takes me forever. So I decided to break down the pattern and do it from the top down. So I just looked at the pattern, looked at the decreases and changed them into increases. And then I just did a front post, back post, brim, which for me, it seemed like it was much quicker than doing the single crochets back and forth and then adding the rest of your hat. Anyway, this is the Santa hat that I made. And I think it turned out okay for me deciphering a pattern and working it backwards. But you guys, the pattern is great if you don't mind doing the brim like they have it. So I used a 5.5 millimeter hook for the red. And then I used a 4.5 millimeter hook for the brim, and the brim is sparkly, which you probably can't see. And then I attached a white pom-pom, which you can remove. But I think this is more of a novelty hat, so I don't think people will actually be wearing this as a winter hat. So I made one of these, and I really like the pattern. that I used. So I will probably make a couple more because it actually probably would have gone faster if I wasn't writing down what I was doing. So 1 Santa hat, 4 scrunchies. And then you guys, I've been seeing this thing called an emotional support pickle. And I decided to try it because it is a no-sew amigurumi pattern. I think the person whose video I watched is called Mary Makes. I'll link it down below in the description box. Believe it or not, I used almost all of my green yarn to make leggy frogs. So the only green I had left is not really a pickly color. Anyway, I'm going to show you my pickle. There is my pickle. And he's got the little lumps and bumps all over. And there's no rhyme or reason to where the bumps and lumps are. I love pickles, by the way. And I saw 2 sayings that you could make for your pickle. And I chose this one, and I didn't have time to really like print it. So I just took a sheet of paper and I wrote it on there. So it says, emotional support pickle. This pickle is here to help you dill, D-I-L-L, with whatever life throws at you. So I am going to try and make some more pickles. I actually went to Joann Fabrics today. Today's Friday the 3rd, but you're going to see this later. And I didn't really like any of the green colors they had there either, but I bought 1 ball of Bernat Blanket in a green that was tolerable for a pickle color. So we'll see how many more I can make in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, there is my emotional support pickle. And again, the link will be down below. Okay, everything else is Loveys. Now the Loveys that I make, I use the pattern from, it's a YouTube tutorial. It's linked in every single one of my video description boxes on all of my videos on this channel. The tutorial I use is from Zelda NRJ3. She's the original designer of this pattern. You can manipulate it however you want, use whatever stitches, but she's the one that came up with this idea. So anyway, I've been, like I said, I had like, maybe I didn't say it on here. I found a box of yarn and I had made 5 or 6 Loveys and they were in the bottom of the box and I don't know why, but anyway, so I didn't just make all these recently. Well, most of them, but like 5 or 6 of them were stuffed in a box and I didn't even realize it. So I'm going to show you all my Loveys. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to make them because you have to go and watch Z's tutorial. Okay, here is the first one. This is Abby Cadabby from Sesame Street. And by the way, you guys, a lot of people ask me where I find the stuffed animals. They are full-size stuffed animals or dolls or whatever. And I will go to any place where they sell toys. So obviously the craft stores, Hobby Lobby, but they never have them on sale. Michael's, Joann Fabrics. This came from Target. You can get them at Walmart. You can go to the grocery store and find them. You can go to the drugstore and find them. Basically anywhere where you think they could have some kind of toy and they have stuffed animals, you could find them. So I encourage you to, everywhere you go, just look for the toy section and look for stuffed animals. Yeah, so this one, if I can remember where I got them, I'll tell you. This one came from Target. And this is actually a Karen Simply Soft yarn, which I thought was appropriate for Abby Cadabby because she's so cool. So there's one. Then I have this panda with green eyes and green ears and a mint green body. And I'm pretty sure this stuffy came from Meijer grocery store. And I'm kind of picky about matching the yarn to the colors on there. It's like, if I can't get an exact match, I get pretty frustrated, but I thought this one was really, really pretty for that. Okay, so there's that. And then I have a pig, and I believe the piggy also came from the Meijer grocery store. Adorable. And I didn't want to make it too pink and girly in case someone thought that, I don't know, it still looks kind of girly. I don't care, but you know, some people want boy things and some people want girl things. But I thought this was adorable, little pig. So I'm going to list these all in my Etsy shop. And if they sell at the craft fair, then they won't be in the Etsy shop. So here is a doggy, and this is a tie beanie baby. And let me see, what is this guy's name? I usually like to use the tie beanie Booze. This one is called Nuzzle. It is got smaller eyes than a regular Beanie Boo. And I couldn't honestly tell you what yarn this is, but isn't it pretty? Oh my gosh, it's sparkly. I love it. Okay, then we have a frog. He's got a very short body, and I know I found this guy at Five Below. So there is the froggy, and he didn't need much of a blanket because he was so short. So sorry, I know I'm flashing you guys. Okay, here is a monkey, and he's camouflage, so I thought this yarn looked pretty good. And he came from Walmart. So there's this guy. This teddy bear, also I think, yeah, came from Walmart. And I think the yarn doesn't match, but hopefully if someone just wants a blue teddy bear, they will want to take him home. Because his body is actually more green and the yarn is blue, but that's just me being really picky. Okay, so this one right here is a little tiny monkey. And again, this is not a Beanie Boo, it's a Beanie Baby, but you know, it's a monkey, and a lot of people look for monkeys. This guy's name is Vine. And this is also, no, this is not a Karen Simply Soft yarn. This is this, what is it? The Soft Secret from Hobby Lobby. So I figured he needed a little bit of color. So there is a monkey. And then I have this koala bear, which is a Thai Beanie Boo. By the way, you can order, if you're in the United States, you can order from Thai. And I believe there's free shipping in the continental United States. And they sell not all of them, but they sell a lot of Beanie Boos and Beanie Babies. But I like using the Beanie Boos. So there's this guy. And then I got this one at Meijer, and the people I was with, Carolyn, Paula, and Philip, thought this was ugly, but I thought he was pretty cool. It's called a Dino Collecto. It doesn't say like what the name of this character is. I don't think it does. Let's see. Its official name is, oh, Tyrannosaurus. Oh, her name is Terra T-Rex. T-E-A is her nickname. Terra T-Rex. Anyway, so I thought she was totally cool. I love her hair, and she's sparkly. And so I had to put on the eyelash yarn for the fringe, for the Lovey, because I thought it was so appropriate. So that's that one. And then I found these two guys. Okay, you guys, this is Grover from Sesame Street. He is my absolute favorite Sesame Street character of all time. Like, I really didn't want to make both of these into Loveys because I wanted to keep one. Oh my gosh, because he is my favorite. This is Grover from Sesame Street, and he is a pretty big stuffed animal. I got him from Kohl's. So like I said, anywhere you go, look for stuffed animals. So I have two of the Grovers, and then I have another bag completely filled. Hang on, let me get that one. All right, you guys, so I found the actual bag of the Stuffies that have been sitting in a box forever and ever. So I'll show you those in a second. But anyway, so here are some more Stuffies that I just made. Now I find that the, what is this, Marvel characters, like for some reason, like the whatever, what is it called? Like the licensed characters sell really, really well. So I have Spider-Man here because I'm sold out. So I have two Spider-Man. I love it. I think that they are so cool. And then the other day I was at my grocery store and they had Miles Morales. What is he called again? I know, Refuge, you're gonna like kill me for this. Miles Morales. I don't know why I want to say Malexis, but it's Miles Morales. I only bought one of him because he doesn't sell as well as the regular Spider-Man. And then I have these two guys. Oh my gosh. I found these at Five Below. So this is Sonic the Hedgehog. And my daughter was looking at me when I was making them and said, "What's with the red?" And I said, "Look at his feet. He's got yellow and red shoes on. So I need to have something colorful. I can't just have blue." So I added the yellow and the red for his feet. Then I think I sold out of the Incredible Hulk. So I made one more of him. And I also found this guy. I don't remember where I found him, you guys. I think Walmart maybe. This is Leonardo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's totally cool. He's got his whatever stuff on there. So he was the only one that I found. And then this is the kicker, you guys. I hope these sell. I was at Kohl's again and found these. Now these were pretty pricey. These were $10 each, but I'll show you, they come with a bonus. So here is the Grinch. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love him. So he is another big one. He's kind of like the Grover one where they're super, super big. He's got a little fur collar, and then I didn't want to make him too angry, and he's kind of got a little bit of a quirky smile. So I gave him some fun fur on the ends of his blanket, and the yarn is it's a universal chunky. It's a 5-weight, so I used all the yarn that I had left. I have no more of that lime green yarn. And the chunky I figured wouldn't take so long to make such a big blanket for him. Now, I think the reason these are $10 is because they actually come with the book, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So if someone actually buys these, I am going to give them the book that goes with it. It was attached to his neck, but I figured I didn't want to leave it attached to the neck. So I'll just make sure I have these under the table. So I got 2 of the Grinches, and then I'll show you what was in that bag. And that bag, I don't know how long that's been sitting around. Hang on. All right, so I think this was when I was on my 5-weight kick. I was using bulky yarn for this. So here is one of them. I think it's like a purple fox. And this is some kind of bulky yarn. I don't remember what it is. And this Lovey came from Meijer grocery store. And then this is it's called Little Dreamers, but it looks just like a tie beanie boo, but it's not. And I think this also came from Meijer grocery store. And this is also chunky yarn. I don't know if it's like Premier, I don't know what it is. I can't remember. Okay, then I have 2 of these Care Bears. And this is, let me see, Care Bear Bestie? Is that what this one is? Dare to Care Bear. Okay, it's a Dare to Care Bear. I know they sell these at Walmart, but I'm not sure if this is where I got these from. And this is also chunky yarn. This is that Uptown Bulky or something from Premier, which I think is discontinued. So I've got 2 of these guys. Excuse me, and that's what's on the belly. And then the last one is this adorable little dinosaur. This came from Hobby Lobby. And this is also chunky yarn. So that's it. Back to the other video, guys. So I made a purchase with Michaels. I can't remember when it was, but here I got it in 5 separate packages. I have no idea what's in there. We'll figure it out. So here is one box that I got. Here is another box that I got. Here's a bag, a big bag, another bag, and another bag. So this was all one order, and they sent it in 5 separate packages. Now I know a lot of people complain about that, but big companies have distribution centers in different parts of the country, and so wherever they have it, that's where they got to send it from. So I think it is kind of wasteful, but if that's where it's coming from, that's where it's coming from, right? I'm not going to complain about it. I just hope everything's in here because I don't remember what I ordered. Okay, so I'm going to open up all these packages, and then I'll come back and show you what I got. Hang on. All right, you guys, I just opened up all these little packages, and believe it or not, each one had an invoice in it. So this was like, I don't want to show you my address or anything, but this was like flat on the back on the box, like in a like a little plastic packing slip. And then I think like only one of them had, like this one had it in the bag, and this one had it in the bag. So anyway, if you get a package from Michaels, don't cut through the little packing label, the shipping label, because your actual invoice is on the back side of it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you when I ordered this. Let's see. Order date was October 13th. Okay, so I'm only a couple weeks behind on opening this. And like I said, they sent me 5 separate packages. So let's see, in this first package, I got 1 ball of the Loops and Threads Capri Eco Cotton. And it does not say what the price was. And it says that there should be, that I ordered 4, but there was only 1 in that package. So I will tell you about all this yarn because I just got this a couple weeks ago. I don't know what the sale prices are, if they're on sale, but these should all be fairly new yarns that you could get. Okay, so this says it's 96 yards made from recycled cotton, 1.94 ounces, 88 meters, 55 grams. The color is called Denim Splash. It is a 4-weight, machine wash warm, do not bleach, tumble dry, do not iron, 85% recycled cotton, 15% polyester. They recommend 5.5 millimeter crochet hook and 5 millimeter knitting needles. And let me see if it says it's made in Turkey. And this reminds me exactly of the Premier cotton, which is also an 85-15. So there was one of these in the one bag. Then there was another one in this little bag right here. And then let's see, let's see, there is this big bag right here. And oh, one of the labels is broken. Okay, and this one also does not have any prices. It just says how many I ordered. So, oh, there's a lot of broken labels in here. So here is a broken label. This is the same yarn, except the label is broken. And the color on this is called Cornflower Stripe. And it looks like I have 3 in this bag, but it looks like I probably ordered 4 of them. So we're looking for 1 more of those. And we're looking for, I think, 2 more of these. And then I got Lily Sugar and Cream. And I got 2 of these. And you know what's funny is it's not even on this invoice. Hold on, let me see if there's another page. There's not even another, oh, there is another page. Okay, let's see here. The Capri Eco Cotton, yeah, I ordered 4 of each. And this stuff is not, it's not even on my invoice, but it was in this bag. So I have no idea. This color is called Azalea, and there are no colors. It just says like solid yarn, multicolor yarn, stripe yarn, patterned yarn. It doesn't have like the color name or anything. It just has a SKU number. Okay, so I guess I'll have to check my order form online. Okay, so this is regular Lily Sugar and Cream. This is 2 ounces. It's a 4-weight, 56.7 grams, 95 yards, 86 meters. It's from Spin Right. Let's see if it said, I know it's a number 4 because I use this all the time. Oh my gosh, they make this so tiny, you guys. They recommend 4.5 millimeter knitting needles and 5 millimeter crochet hook. Made in Canada from 100% cotton. Wash colors separately. Some colors may run. So I have 2 of those, but I have no idea where that is on the invoice. I have 2 more of these Capri Eco Cottons. Color on this is turquoise, so there's 2 of those. And then also in this bag is a yarn with a broken label. This is Loops and Threads Soft Classic. This is 252 yards, 5 ounces, 231 meters, 141 grams. The color is called Primrose Multi. It is a 4-weight. They recommend 5.5 millimeter knitting needles and crochet hook. Machine wash. 100% acrylic. It says tumble dry low. This is made in Turkey. And these are the new labels from Michaels. So in the past, the color name was right here by the UPC code. And now the color name is right by the QR code. So if you buy this new yarn, you need to look for the color name right there. So there's 1 of these, and I believe the solid colors have more yardage. Let's check. Yes, so the stripies or the variegateds have 252 yards. The solids have 354 yards. So I got a bunch of solids in here. These are 7 ounces, 324 meters, 198 grams. Again, there's no color name, it's just a number over here. The color name on this one is light yellow. These are all 4-weight yarns. Same specs, 5.5 millimeter is the recommended hook and needle, and made in Turkey. So This one is called light yellow. This one is called, color name, oh, Arctic, never mind, Arctic. So I got one of those. Oh, look at this. Here's my other, one of my other cottons. There's another one of these cottons. You guys know I had to get this. It's definitely more purple than what's showing up in the camera. This is called raspberry because you can never have enough purple yarn. That's what I say. And this one is called coffee. I always need good shades of brown yarn, right? Okay, so I think that's it for that bag. And then I got a box here. This is package number 4. And let's see what's in this package. Oh, more cotton yarn. So I like making market bags with the cotton yarn. So I got 4 of this color. And this one, these also have 96 yards each. The color on this one is called Green Speckle. It's really pretty, you guys. I cannot wait to make a market bag out of that. And then we got 4 of this one, which is called, let's see, no busted labels in that one, just the bag. Pastel Multi. So I think 4 should be enough. Hopefully there are still some of these other colors, because let's see here, what do I have? I have 4 of these, but I only have 3 of these. So now we can go to the box and see what's in here. Hang on. All right, so it looks like I got the other 2 of this Lily Sugar and Cream. So now I have 4. And these are the smaller balls. Like at Joann Fabrics, they sell these in the super size, but these are the smaller balls. And it looks like I got 2 more of this turquoise color, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yes, I did. Hold on a second. So 4 of those. And then I got my last, this denim splash. So I do have 4 of those too. All right, so there are the 4 of those. So enough to make a bag with each set of 4. Okay, then I got more of, well here, let's do this first. This is another one of those Loops and Threads Soft Classic. The color on this one is called Dark Taupe. And that's really, really pretty. I know I don't really think brown is pretty, but that's really, really pretty. This one is called Fuchsia. Oh my gosh, I love that. This one is called Pink Ombre, and this is one of the ones that has less yarn in it because it is striped. And then this one is called Gray Ombre. These kind of remind me of the new colors that they came out with at Joann Fabrics in the Big Twist, right? They're getting all good there with their colors. This one is called Light Yellow. Maybe I already showed that one to you. I can't remember. This one looks like a very familiar color from Red Heart Super Saver. This is called Lotus Blossom Multi. And then this last one I got is actually still in the Craft Smart label, and it is just called Tomato. So you can never have enough red. So that was my purchase from Michaels. So then I showed you a Joann haul, which was small, this Michaels haul, which was in 5 different packages. And now I'm gonna show you my original Hirschner's order that I probably got like 2 months ago. Hang on. All right, you guys, so I don't even know if you can see how big this box is, but it is pretty big. And I don't remember what kind of sale they were having, but obviously they were having a sale. And actually, I just placed another order with Hirschner's, I don't know, like a week ago. It's sitting there, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to go through it all. So I think this is mostly blanket yarn, because I think like it was on sale for $6.99 a ball. But let me get it all out and I'll show you. Hang on. All right, you guys, this is a huge pile. Okay, so there was an invoice in here, so let me tell you. Okay, please don't laugh too hard. This order was placed on September 20th. So it has been here for like a month and a half. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've just been busy, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna keep looking back at this invoice. All the blanket yarn that I bought was on sale for $6.49 a ball. And then I also got some Karen Simply Soft. That was on sale for $2.99 a ball. $2.99 a ball. Shut the front door. Seriously? $2.99 or $2.97 for the Karen Simply Soft, and all of the blanket yarn was $6.49 a ball, and in the stores they are regularly $12.99. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Bernat blanket yarn because this is my big pile right here. So I will go over the specs on one of them, even if it says Bernat baby blanket or twist or ombre or whatever, it's all the same specs. They're all the exact same. So I'll tell you about one. They are 100% polyester. It's a number 6 super bulky, 10.5 ounces, 300 grams, 220 yards, 201 meters. They recommend 8mm knitting needles and crochet hook. And this one was made in China, but I'm not gonna go and see where all of them are made. They could possibly all be made in China. And it looks like I got one of each color. And let me tell you, after all the stuff I sold this past weekend, I need to make a bunch of stuff. So this color is called Blue Fog Twist, and it's pretty mellow, and I like it. Okay, this one is Bernat Blanket Twist, and the color on this one is called Beachcomber. And that actually has like, well, I don't know if you can see it from there. It has like darker greens, light greens, pinks. It is definitely very beachy. Okay, then I got one of these, and this is Bernat Baby Blanket, but again, remember it's the same specs. And the color on this one is called light pink. Yeah, you can see it's just light pink. This one is called Baby Teal. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I cannot wait to start making stuff with this stuff, you guys. Stuff. Frogs, octos, and monsters. This is called Lapis, which is basically a navy blue for $6.49. Oh yeah. This one is called Race Car Red. That is so pretty. It's a little bit darker than that. Then I got one of this color, which is called Pale Marigold. But you know what? That would work for a bumblebee. Yes, it certainly would. Okay, I got one of this one called Sea and Stars. There's a little bit of brown in there. This one is called Dappled Shadows. That's kind of interesting. I don't know what would look good with that. Probably monsters. This one is called Stormy Ocean. And I don't see much green in my stash here. This is a problem. Let me see here. This one is called Handsome Guy. Handsome Guy. There's purple, aqua, and like a tealy, light tealy green in there. Then we have Terracotta Rose, which I think I already have one of those, but that's okay. This one is called Making Waves. That'll be good for like an octo. This one is called Teal Twist, which I have had before. And then you guys, look what was on their website. If anyone remembers when I found one of these at a Joann Fabrics. This is called Strawberry Dot. And I was able to order one of them from Hirschner's. I don't know if they have anymore, but I'm so excited I got one. Then I got these balls. This is Bernat Blanket Stripe. I guess not balls, cakes. The color on this is called Grapevine. And then this one is Bernat Baby Blanket Dappled, and it is called Sunny. I could probably use this for a bee too. This is also a baby blanket dappled, and it's called Rosy, because it is pink. And then this last one, baby blanket dappled, is called Peachy Keen. Ooh, that's really pretty. That's actually a little lighter than that. And then the other ones I got are Karen Simply Softs, but I dropped one. Hang on. All right, so I got these, and you can find these, I believe, well, my Walmarts do not carry this anymore, but you can find these at, I don't know if Michael's does either, because they probably carry their own brand. Joann Fabrics has this for sure. This is Karen Simply Soft. A lot of people don't like it because it's splitty, but it is super soft. It is 100% acrylic. It's a 4-weight. They recommend 5mm knitting needles and crochet hook. Machine wash and dry. 6 ounces, 170 grams. 315 yards, 288 meters. It is made in the USA with imported fibers. The color on this one Oh no, they put a sticker over it. 96, oh, here we go, lime, color 9607. So I got one of those. This one is called Berry Blue. One of those. Remember, these were on sale for $2.99. It was only certain colors. Lemonade. And then I got two of this one, which is Karen Simply Soft Marled. And the color is Royal Blue Marl. I thought that was really pretty. And you know what? These work really well in the Addy knitting machine. So if I can't think of something else to do with them, I'll put them in the knitting machine. So that is it, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I know that a lot of people were hoping that I would feel better. I did have an ear infection and a sinus infection, and I pretty much have most of my hearing back right now. So all is good. We had snow here on Halloween. It was super cold. And then we got up to like 70 degrees and now it's cold again. So I imagine that people will start the sniffling shortly here in the Chicago area. So I think that's all I have. Hopefully the next update will be a final wings update. I have 2 packages here so far, and we'll see what else pops in this week. So hopefully you'll see a wings update later this week. And I will be announcing the winners for the October thank you gifts. And there are quite a few thank you gifts. So if you donated in October, make sure you go and check out that video. And remember, we're done. We're not accepting any more donations for wings this year, but I'll keep you guys posted for next year. All right, that's it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I know I never say that. I also never thank you guys who are subscribed, who always watch till the end. So thank you guys. Like the video, leave a comment. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I do reply to all my comments, even if it's just a hi. Depends on what you know, sometimes people have a question. Sometimes they just have a nice comment. So I always like to say hi. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.